Hey guys, by popular demand, here is a small but detailed review of Sensira Resort and Spa in Riviera Maya, an all-inclusive resort my family of four stayed at for about a week. This resort was an 11 out of 10 for me and surpassed all my expectations. It's a brand new resort that opened up in 2021 and is super clean throughout. The layout of the building is genius. Every room either had a view of the pools or the pools in the ocean. It was small, but also big enough to have everything that we needed. We flew into the Cancun airport, which was about a 20-minute drive to the resort, perfect for families as we didn't want a long transfer ride. We arrived pretty late, but check-in was a breeze and the room was ready, and they left a cute little surprise. As I mentioned in the booking, we were celebrating my daughter's birthday. We, of course, immediately checked out the pools the next day. There was a jungle gym, splash pad area that most families with small kids centered around. There's 4 other pools, one of them being an infinity pool and an adults-only pool. All were super clean and never too busy. As you can see, this infinity pool was my favorite as it overlooked the ocean and of course made for some great pictures. Right above the pool there is a zip line that's open for about 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the afternoon, and it was a really cool activity to do right before we hit the pools. There is a height limit for it, but my tall grade 1 boy just barely made it. This pool here with the cabanas is the adult-only pool and has a hot tub jacuzzi, and it was never busy in this area. This here is the Coral Bar. Right across it is the Las Brisas snack bar, and their food was always so good and made fresh to order. There was always some sort of activity going on at the pool. Sometimes it was bingo. One day it was this cute bracelet making activity for the kids. Let's talk restaurants. This is the La Pergola, which is the buffet that served breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I must say it served the most delicious food considering it was a buffet and it had so many options. This was an oatmeal bowl station. There was lots of different fruits and most were delicious and fresh. There was a donut and bread station with so many different kinds of breads, a toaster, and different kinds of butter. Shout out to Rafael, who is super fast and ran an awesome made-to-order omelet station. I don't eat pork and he was always so happy to accommodate me and my family and cleaned up the grill from any grease and made the most delicious omelet. As you can see, he never skimped on the fillings and cheese. There is a bit of a wait for this grill, but it is so worth it. Another favorite of mine during this breakfast buffet was this fresh juice bar. I love their fresh grapefruit juice and their green juice. Here's a small glimpse of the dinner buffet. I'm not sure why I didn't take too many videos of the nighttime buffet, but it was so delicious and they had an array of seafood and grilled everything fresh. You can even choose a steak and they'll grill it for you right in front of you. Right next to this cute little fish pond is a hidden gem called the Tea House. If you like premium coffee and ice cream, this is your place. And honestly, it gives Starbucks a run for their money. They have delicious ice cream and gelato and premium cakes that change daily. Their Tres Leches cake is to die for, and if I saw it, I had to grab it. Their frappuccinos are amazing and they had many dairy-free options as well. This here is a delicious affogato. We were here multiple times a day and my kids would go there by themselves sometimes and grab ice cream. This is the Amber Lounge, and it's an adult-only lounge that has a few snacks, but mostly a cocktail-based lounge. But what I loved about it is the seating and the ocean views. It's only open for a few hours a day, so we didn't really go much there. In terms of a la carte restaurants, there are 3: a steakhouse, Italian, and Mexican. The first night we were there, we had a reservation at the steakhouse called Rodeo, and we celebrated my daughter's birthday there, and they made it extra special. And what's fun about this place is that every hour they open up the mechanical bull for whoever wanted to ride it, and my kids absolutely loved it. It was so different and fun. This here is some of the things we ordered at the Italian restaurant next door. It was just okay in my opinion. We went once and we didn't return. We never even bothered to go to the Mexican restaurant as we heard from a few people that it wasn't all that great. Okay, here's the Diamond in the Rough restaurant, Galerie des Saints, that everyone tries to get into but can't because they only seat 16 people per night. I booked this in advance with concierge before arriving, and it has a world-renowned chef making these 10-course tiny meals. I'll be honest, the vibe was great. Everything looked and was super expensive, but it wasn't for us. There was a lot of raw meats and a lot of raw seafood that me and my husband were just not used to, but it was fun to try out anyway. Upstairs near the lobby area is the Serendipity Lounge, where some nights there would be some fun activities like karaoke and a challenge where a pianist played some songs and you'd have to guess the song. In this lounge, we watched the World Cup finale. They made a special buffet for it and it was such a fun vibe. Right downstairs from this lounge and right next to the lobby is a play area with air hockey, a ping pong table, and a foosball table. And right next to this area is a small trampoline area for the kids that kind of overlooked a snack bar area that opens up late at night. If you want to wear your kids out right before bedtime and have a bite to eat, then this is the perfect place. There is a small movie theater in this area and they have 3 movies running at different times, but honestly, we were so busy with many other activities that we never went in, but it is a nice feature of the resort. There's a basketball court and a mini golf area, which was always empty. I didn't take many videos here just for privacy, but the kids club was awesome. They were open from 9 to 9 and you could drop off your kids and have some kid free time, and the ladies running it were incredible. And this is the late night snack bar that I mentioned earlier near the trampoline area. As for the nightly entertainment, there were a few cool shows that were held in this space called the Foro. They always held them at 9:30, which I thought was a bit late for families with kids, but it's okay, you're on vacation. This was a 70s theme night, and these dancers that you see here are the entertainment team that run everything from the zip lines to bingo to karaoke. They seriously do it all. This guy right here is a magician named Fernando Mir, and he was the star of the Illusion Night, and wow, to say he was great is an understatement. I think this was the best show they offered during the week. Let's talk about the beachfront for a moment. So Mexico is known to have seaweed, and the resort did an amazing job of trying to clear it up. But then again, this is Mother Nature. You really can't fight it. But overall, everything was amazing. Amazing 5-star resort, and I would definitely come back here with my family.